Alright, listen, I'm going to make a very, very honest video and a very blunt video. And if I mean to sound sarcastic in any way, shape, or form, that's just my nature. So if you take this out of context and feel like blowing it out of proportion, go right ahead, but I'm just going to sit here and tell you there's no need for that. Now, the topic of today, now, I will make this brief because I need to finish a final. However, I was just watching Raw, and I was watching the beginning when Alberto Del Rio came out, and I was like, no. Because Alberto Del Rio is so boring to me. To me, alright? It's my opinion. He is boring as shit. And then out comes Rey Mysterio to add on to Boring Sunday. And then here's The Miz. He's got more charisma and more talent than both of those two guys put together, as of right now. But I still don't like The Miz. I still dislike him to a certain degree. It's just the fact that he's just the same. He's always like, with that same attitude, like, you think you're better than me? I'm awesome. It's like, fucking slap the bitch. That's all you gotta do. But with the whole three guys in the ring, they were all like smack talking to each other, like, "Oh, I deserve to be champion. No, I deserve to be champion. No, I deserve to beat him. No, I deserve to beat him." Like, okay, come on, I don't want to fall asleep already in the first 10 minutes of Raw, and then out comes R-Truth, the man everybody fucking doesn't give a shit about because it's R-Truth. Everyone's like, "Oh, well, he's garbage at everything." It's like, why? What's all the hate for, man? He's he's a lunatic, but in all the right ways, man. He comes out talking about hospital food, like, hospital food is so dry like a desert, and he's like, "Oh, look at John Morrison, look what I did to him," and now, all this bullshit with fucking, I thought he was gonna transition into like a stand-up, like, comedy bit that he had planned in his head. But no, then he starts fucking talking about, like, "Oh, I'm an angry black man, never interrupt me," and then he starts talking about, like, how the Miz is from fucking LA or some, wherever the fuck he's from, and he's like, LA, I forgot what fucking, what he called him. Then he basically called everybody names. He called Alberto Del Rio fucking lizard lip. But it's just the fact that he brings a certain aura to the ring that I really can't describe. Like, personally, I think he's good in the ring. Like, he's up there with some of the best, but he's not quite main event status. I don't qualify him there yet. And I believe WWE knows this because of what they are doing with him right now. But he comes out and he starts talking shit, but it's just like the most amusing shit that you hear coming out of anybody's mouth. It's so incoherent and it's not incoherent, but it's just so random. It's like, what? What is this guy talking? Is he fucking senile? And he just starts rambling, and next thing you know, fucking the GM goes, and it's like, well, fucking Alberto Del Rio deserves it because he's the #1 draft pick. Miz, you definitely deserve it because sucking your dick. Please, never, ever. I will never do that again, I promise. And then he said, Rey Mysterio. Oh, first he gets cut off. Probably gonna be on Botchamania. Fucking gets turned back on. He's like, Rey Mysterio deserves it too. And then R-Truth stands there like a fucking idiot. Like, why not me? He's like, alright, I see. And he fucking leaves, man. I'm like, why are you shitting on, like, R-Truth? Out of Alberto Del Rio, Rey Mysterio, and The Miz, and I know a lot of you will conflict with me about this, but I think R-Truth is more entertaining than all three of those men combined. Combined. I'm not talking in ring. I'm talking on the mic. Just strictly fucking amusement. He beats them. He beats them by a huge margin. And it's just like, it's a shame, man. It's a shame that they don't fucking use it, man. I love R-Truth, man. He's fucking cool. And they had a backstage segment with him talking to some guy. He's fucking senile, more senile than ever backstage. And it's just like, he went from this gay ass, let's dance to the ring and sing rap while we fucking, pat kids on the head and molest them later on, to fucking this badass, I'm gonna fucking do something. But it's not like I feel like they're not taking it seriously because I find humor in it. Like, I find serious humor. Like, this man can fucking make you laugh. I don't know about you, but me. They make me laugh because it's that stupid humor. Like, fucking anything you watch on Cartoon Network or fucking Adventure Time. It's that random shit that just makes you giggle. Not giggle. I mean, if you have balls, you're unable to giggle. There's no way to giggle. But there's just that way that it just gets you. It hits you right in that laughing spot. And you, what the fuck? Okay. And it just hits you right there, man. And it's just like, what the fuck, man? They need to seriously put that man in the main event and just see what he can do. Make him champion. I want to see what that senile motherfucker does with the championship. Make him face Zack Ryder. Also, I saw a Zack Ryder bit when the camera zoomed in on Zack Ryder and fucking John Cena. The crowd roared, and guess what? It wasn't for John Cena. It was for Zack Ryder, and that's telling you something. But I don't think the writers at WWE will say, "Oh, well, it was for John Cena because he was on screen." Just because he's on screen doesn't mean he's the one getting the pop. God damn it! Let's let John Cena make a YouTube channel. I'm sure it'll get like fucking a whole lot of dislikes and a whole lot of likes, but it will never, ever, ever be to the magnitude of Zack Ryder. And no, I'm not doing any of the fucking broski of the week shit. So that's it. R-Truth, please don't shit on him anymore. Oh, John Cena's in the ring. Who's he facing? Is that Alex? Oh my god. Alex Riley's fucking boring too. I'm not gonna lie. Without R-Truth, I think Raw would be boring. This is dead honesty. I'm being fucking dead serious. Like, Alex Riley, man, is the most boring motherfucker ever. I would rather eat dirt and watch the fucking wind blow. Legitimately watch the wind blow. Or watch paint dry, whatever the fuck you want to say. It's the same shit, really. You're staring at fucking space. Whatever, fuck it. We're done. R-Truth main event status happening. It's fucking happening. And when it does, I'll be his number one fucking supporter. If he becomes champion, I'll buy his shit. I promise. I will buy his shirt. Even though I am against rap music and whatever the fuck he legitimately stands for, I'm against it. But I'll still buy it just because of the fact that he is a fucking... He's funny as shit, dude.